Welcome back to Boston has entered the chat. All right, Trav, let's get into it. Red Sox, big win over the Rays last night, 3-1. And we saw the start of the first inning.
Yes.
How did they get the runs scored to start it off? Roman Anthony.
Roman
Two
Empire.
RBI double down the left field line. Big to see him get his first major league hit and have an impact on the game. And as you talked about earlier on in the show, in right field, we saw the clips of him getting coached up before the game. They're going out and making a gem of a play, snagging a ball, saving extra bases, not just an out, but making a good athletic play in right field.
Well, to me, it's more, yes, he made a great play. Well, we know he's a tremendous athlete, and we know eventually he's going to hit a baseball over those mountains, where that's coming too. But it was more about what had just happened the night before that was impressive to me. You go hitless, you make an error out in the field, and then the very next night, you get an RBI double and you get a great catch out in the field. That's character stuff. I'm getting coached up. I am improving, but I'm implementing this stuff. My confidence didn't go anywhere. I owe it to the team. A lot of competitiveness is, all right, I messed up the night before. I got y'all tonight. You can't coach that. That's not quantifiable. You have that in you or you don't. I like to call it that dog. He got that dog. So I love this kid. I love all these kids. I always talk about them in threes. Him, Meyer, Campbell. I like all of them. And I think they're all going to work out eventually. But from what I've seen so far, with thine eyes early with Roman Anthony, oh, he's the one. He got the dog.
It's what we were talking about. It's baptism by the fire.
Yes.
Right? And for him to go out, mess up, fail, what are the successes going to be the following night? And again, okay, you have that success in game 2. What's game 3 of your career? And then he'll get to the point where it takes care of itself and you trust him. If he's having a slump, if he's having a hot streak, where he finds his level. I mean, that's how every player, every athlete, any sport is judged on. It's what's their average, basically. I mean, it's literally in baseball in a batting average sense. But for him to bounce back, go back, again, tough elements, playing out right field, not getting switched out of right too, because that was part of the spotlight. Okay, what do they do? Do they move him over to left, shift the outfield a little bit? Because he played more left in the minors. Keep him out in right, let him figure it out. And he has that great hit going opposite field to start the game, moving well on the base path as well. What has this Red Sox team struggled with? Runners in scoring position, striking out a ton. Gets on base, scores the 2 guys, good hit in Fenway. Great start for him.
By the way, I'm looking at my notes here. He made history. Anthony passes Jim Rice for the youngest in franchise history to record 3 or more RBI in his first 2 games. So the guy immediately...
Jim Rice.
Jim Rice. Our friend, Jim Rice. He passes him. So, I mean, listen, Jim Rice was also 21 at the time, but Anthony just a little bit younger. So immediately, he's here for 5 minutes. He's already making history. I think that is the shape of things to come. That's foreshadowing. But as far as the team goes, you and I talked about this sort of tempering expectations around Roman Anthony and Marcelo Meyer. But look, if these 3, and I'm including all of them, Meyer and Campbell, if they can sort of be the catalyst or spark to turn the season around, great. Because all of a sudden, I mean, Story's raking. How about Giolito pitching well last night?
And a gem.
That's what I'm saying. Buehler's next tonight. I think Buehler's going to do great tonight, too. This team is starting, I keep saying it, and then they lose a couple games.
Exactly.
I'm still trying to catch lightning in a bottle with the Red Sox, but we are seeing signs that it could indeed happen. It could.
This is, again, let me see them do it consistently. Look at this Red Sox team since March 12th. 5th in RBI in the majors, 8th in batting average, 9th in slugging. So they have a top 10 lineup since May 12th. They've gone 11-15 over that stretch. That's where they lose me.
That's right.
But it's Roman Anthony making a play in right. Marcelo Meyer making a tough pick play and to throw to first early in the game as well. A tough play at third base. Can this team stay clean defensively? That's it. All we literally want is a clean sheet. We don't want a +2 outs above average. We want zeros instead of being a net negative defensively as a team. Giolito pitched great. Again, trying to pick off a runner, made an issue. Like, just stop trying to get too fancy and keep it simple. But what they're doing there, where the lineup has been great, you need the defense to show up. And let's go with the starting pitching. After we saw them absolutely just blow up before heading into the series, Crochet, 6-inning pitch, 9 Ks. Hunter Dobbins, 5 innings pitch, just 3 earned runs.
Sure.
And really just led up 2 big swings to the Yankees.
Yeah.
Brian Bayo, 6 1/3, 3 earned runs.
Right.
Giolito last night, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 earned runs.
Yeah.
Okay, now the starting pitching is coming around.
That's right.
And now they're starting to help out the bullpen. And we're seeing the wins follow or the success of this team being in it. The bats are there. Let's see if the starting pitching can stay consistent. Quality starts.
Yes.
Not asking for Cy Young candidates outside of Garrett Crochet. Quality starts. Can the defense be serviceable?
I think Buehler pitches well tonight. Series win loading. And then here come the Yankees. And here we go again. I mean, we were just here last weekend, and the Sox, thank God, showed up and showed out. I want to give you this. Fox Sports tweeted this out. 3+ million people, George, tuned in for Sox-Yankees over the weekend, making it the most watched MLB regular season game on any network since 2022. Yankees and Sox is back because the damn Sox have showed up. The Sox have entered the chat.
Yeah.
So here's how this is going to go. Buehler pitches well tonight. See ya, Rays. You're boring anyways. Bring on the Yanks. They're going to win that series too. Don't let the Sox get hot. Don't mess around and let the Sox get hot, George. I'm telling you right now. I know we're talking about consistency, and they need it, but it's coming.
I have the key to we're back in my mind.
Okay.
I'm not unlocking that yet.
If they win the Yankee series, they win this Rays series and they win the Yankee series, take 2 out of 3
They're not
again.
back.
They're still not back.
It has to be consistent.
All right.
I just read everything.
All right.
They're 11-15 since May 12th.
I know.
With as good as that
I
hitting.
heard your
is.
numbers.
Hey, Trevor Story too though. 13 RBI, 13 hits his last 11 games. He had that 5 RBI night the other night. But if this is a guy just, again, serviceable.
Yes.
And if his bat's starting to wake up, and that goes back to the end of May. It's not just flipping the calendar to June.
Yeah.
But if he can be consistent again.
Hold up. You're
batting
not
310.
You're not sliding out of here. If they're at 500 by All-Star break, are they back?
I got to see the product on the field.
Okay.
Because, again, we see how good the bats are, but they keep literally throwing away games in the field.
I'm going to stay on.
Literally.
I'm going to wait for that moment when
It's more than records. It's
right.
how are you performing on the field.
Okay.
Because you could be a 500 team, but if you're dog, then it doesn't matter.
All right.
Bad type of dog.
All right.